Hey, Jonathan here with Central Sound. I am going to show you how to replace the battery in your Corsair HS80 headset. The first step is to remove the ear pad on the right side. We have a few different types available. If you need new ear pads, check us out, centralsound.co. These ear pads are on there kind of tight. If you've never removed them, it can be a little bit difficult. So grasp firmly and twist away from the headband. There are these small plastic clips all the way around that hold these ear pads in place, and they are tight. So grasp firmly and twist away from the headband, and you will hear a snapping sound most likely. Consider liking and subscribing if you found this video helpful. The next step is to remove all those screws there. So there are 4 screws. Small Phillips screwdriver is what you'll need. And this piece comes off fairly easily, but be careful because there is a wire soldered to the speaker unit. So be careful not to damage that. And here is our Central Sound replacement battery. It has more amperage, so it gives you a longer playtime. It is an upgrade. So there's a small wire taped to the battery. You could untape that and remove it. The small plastic battery connector is here, and that comes out fairly easily. And that is the connector there. Then there is adhesive holding the battery in, so you want to pry the battery out of there. And on this battery there was a small plastic label or protective tape on this side here, so you can remove that if it comes off with the battery and just place it back where it was. It looks like it was protecting those wires there, so I'm going to peel this off and put it right back where it was. There we go. Now I'm going to peel off this foam here, this foam tape, to reveal the print of this battery, get an idea of what it looks like. And I believe these are a 1200 milliamp hour battery and a 3.7 volt, and ours are a 1500 milliamp hour battery, so it is an upgrade, a bit of an upgrade from the original. And these, our replacement batteries fit in there perfectly and they plug in perfectly, so it's super easy to install. Connectors are the same, as you can see there. And I'm going to put that foam tape back on this new replacement battery here. And then on the other side I am going to apply some adhesive, and you can use some double-sided tape. That will probably be fine if that's what you have. Even a couple drops of super glue will probably be okay. And then just place it in there, and it fits in the housing perfectly. Apply a little bit of pressure evenly and let that dry. This is some quick drying adhesive that I'm using. So, and then reattach this little wire. It has a piece of tape on it. Just retape that back on there and stick it on just like that, and then connect the battery connector back into place. It is kind of a small type of area to work with, so I find it helpful to bend it in this angle, a 90-degree angle, and then kind of work it in there. Once it's lined up, you can use a tool to push it in. So make sure you're putting it in the correct way and it's not upside down. You can damage the connectors. I'm going to power up the unit to see if there's any power going through. Make sure the battery is connected and working. So I am getting a LED indication that there's power going through, so that's a good sign. There's the LED. Appears to be charging. So I'm going to unplug that connector and then reattach the speaker housing on there and just line that up so where it's flush, and then you can go ahead and install those screws back into place. Once again, it's a small Phillips screwdriver. And then install that ear pad. So they are labeled left and right. They are different. See, this has the R on there for the right. And these are replacement ones. If you need new ones, check us out. And when installing these, they are a little bit tricky. They have to be lined up perfectly before you twist them and clip them back in. And I'm going to power it up once more just to see if there's juice, and we have power. So consider liking and subscribing if you found this video helpful.